Oh, you're new. Did they finally decide to send in somebody more competent than that other guy? You're quite the little bitch. We're going to get along just fine. You must be Detective Vanessa Quinn. I've heard a lot about you. Really? Heard that you're able to uncover a lot of cases a lot of people aren't, correct? Yep, that's my job. I handle the tricky cases. Like this one. And man, was I not expecting this turn of events, but I like interesting cases. So you have a sense of humor. How flattering. How do you plan on making me talk? I'm not here to ask you any questions about the accident because I already know what happened and why. I'm just here to ask you a few questions about yourself. Let's get to know Eunice Kingsley. What do you want to know? Well, one of the things that I have been aching to ask you is about your loyalty to your father. Why are you so persistent on helping someone who obviously doesn't do the same for you? What are you talking about? You helped your father to help his company and help it grow, right? But what makes you think that he wasn't planning on pinning all of this on you? And you're 18, so you could for sure go to jail for this. What makes you think my father was planning on pinning all of this on me? Well, let's see. It could go like this. My daughter was having issues with a girl at school, and I tried to control her, but she wanted to take matters into her own paws. It could go a little something like that, or maybe even more dickish. But no matter how you want to put it, Miss Kingsley, your father will find multiple million fucking ways to throw all of this on you. He will give you all of the blame just to save his ass and his company. If he wasn't already facing charges as it is. But he's facing multiple, so that's why we're on his case. And thanks to your confession, we know that he played a part in this. Thanks to you opening up your big fat bitchy mouth, we know that your father willingly played a part in this, and we can charge him with attempted murder as well as espionage. Don't you see the power of your words and what it can get you? Where it can get you? Is this your way of making me talk? I'm not saying anything. Yeah, keep it up with that same energy because that's exactly what your father is hoping that you'll do. Do you want me to tell you what's going to happen if you don't open your mouth and talk? You will be thrown in a detention center for at least 10 days before you're sent to a real prison. Your father will be in there as well, but he'll get a bail because, it'll be said that his daughter, his crazy ass manipulative daughter, is the one who planned the whole damn thing, and he won't save you for shit. You will be stuck in prison because of him. And you will have no way of defending yourself because your father will know how to play his cards right. He knows that his daughter will protect him and his ass no matter what because she's so desperate and thirsty to run the family company, and she'll do anything to protect me. Do you really want to protect an asshole like that who doesn't even care about his own kids? Say nothing and continue to be stubborn all you want, Miss Kingsley. No matter what you do, you will be facing a consequence because you are the reason a poor innocent girl was murdered. But you can still save yourself. Think about it. Wait! I promise I'll talk. Only if you promise to listen and listen carefully. It's my job to do so anyways. Yes, it's true that I was planning to kill Kenny on the night of Spring Fling, but it's also true that I wasn't planning on going through with it. The truth is, I lost my phone. I was second-guessing myself because I thought about the circumstances and the consequences I'd be facing, so I was looking for my phone so I could contact my father as well as the drivers and tell them to call it off. But I couldn't find it anywhere. It was like it was gone, like someone knew that this whole thing was going down and they took my phone to prevent me from stopping it. You're saying You're saying someone new, as in you believe that there's another party involved. Yes. And technically, if she hadn't gotten involved, maybe it would have given the truck drivers enough time to leave. Especially if I would have found my phone. She's the reason that Kenny stormed out of the Spring Fling in the first place. And who is this she you're referring to? Sara. Sara Berry.
Oh my gosh, look at you! You are so pretty!
Thanks. Thanks, Sara.
Oh, yes, this look is everything. Ooh, and you've already got so many followers on your page already. Ooh, and some admirers too.
Well that's...
Ow! Just a tad bit too tight.
Anyways, that's pretty cool.
Yes, it's amazing. And Justin wants to know if you have anyone taking you to prom.
What? Justin?
Justin Luther? He wants to know if I'm going with anyone to prom? He just sent me, or well, technically you, because I'm using your page, but he just sent us a DM asking if you were taken already.
Oh, well, that's really sweet of him and all, but I'm really not interested in anyone like that. At all.
Okay, yeah, I get that. But if people see you hanging out with him, one of the most popular boys in school, they will flip. And they'll know for sure that you're popular now.
Yeah, and that sounds nice and dandy and all, but I'm really not interested in anyone in any way. I thought I told you that.
Julie, are you even sure that you're aromantic, asexual, whatever the fuck that thing is? Are you really sure you're that? I mean, you haven't even found the right person yet.
Well, I know for sure that it's not something that I'm interested in, so could you please tell him to back off just a little bit?
Julie, usually I would try to be reasonable with you, but this is crucial. You need a accessory to wrap their arms around you while you win prom queen.
An accessory?
Yes, just think of him like that, because that's what most boys are anyways. Just accessories to make us look good. He's popular, you're starting to get popular. If anything, it'll do you one better, and people may vote for you more.
I don't know.
Come on now, you don't have to go on a date with him or do anything else that'll make you uncomfortable, I guess. Just talk to him and make sure people around you know that you two are, or at least think that you two are an item, okay?
Okay, if you say so.
All right, I think that's the most I could do for Miss Jenkins right about now. What do you think? She looks absolutely stunning, Barbara. Perfect work as always.
Oh, thank you, Miss Berry. You know
what? I always love to give you the best results. Speaking of which, there were some options that I wanted us to look over for Miss Jenkins' shoes. I did pick a pair, but I wanted you to be sure that they were fit for her. That sounds amazing! I'll come back with you right away. Just let me get a few pictures of Julie, and I'm on my way.
Of course, Miss Berry, of course.
Please don't give me anything uncomfortable, like stilettos or platforms. No worries, Jules. I will choose the perfect shoes that are very pretty and super comfortable at the same time, which is really gonna be hard, but they'll be suitable.
Yeah, okay.
And don't say I didn't warn you, because after you win prom queen and you give her the crown, after she gets what she wants, she's going to leave you there to rot.
This doesn't feel right. Not at all. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? I want to help Sara out and make her happy, but all this is just making me uncomfortable.
Not only that, I can't stop thinking about Kiara. I feel horrible. I want to talk to her, but I just don't know what to say. I could really use a friend right now. Maybe Kiara was right. Maybe I am dumb. And what if Sara does drop me after prom? God. Why did I have to be so fucking nice? God damn it.
silly reflection. Silly reflection for one silly-ass bitch. What am I doing? I need to talk to Sara. I don't know if I want to do this anymore.
Raquel, get back here so we can fix the filling! And I said the filling is perfectly fine. There's nothing you need to fix. I like the way it looks just the way it is. Damn! Oh. Julie? Is that you?
Raquel! Hey! Wow, you look beautiful.
Oh my gosh, right back at you! And the blonde, it's so pretty! And the contacts too. You look just like Sara a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I look pretty goddamn ridiculous, don't I?
No, you look pretty, Jules. It's just, you resemble Sara so much. It's kind of scary.
Yeah, I know. Believe it or not, Sara took me out today and she got my hair dyed and is paying for all my new clothes and the stress, which is kind of uncomfortable.
OMG, you and Sara are friends? Wait, so at the party you weren't just drunk hanging out with her and all that? You're close with Sara?
You could say that. I mean, we're good friends, you know, pretty close. I mean, Sarah's come out to me about a couple of personal stuff here and there, and, well, she got kicked out of the prom race, as you know, so I told her that she could use me to win prom queen, and we could win prom queen together.
Oh, well, that's really sweet of you, Julie, and I'm pretty sure you had good intentions behind that.
Yeah, really good intentions.
Yeah, but I'm not so sure Sara sees it that way.
What do you mean?
I mean, I've known Sara for a long time, and Sara, unfortunately, has a really bad habit of manipulating others just to get what she wants, and draining people dry, and ditching them when she's done with them. I mean, I don't know if you've heard the rumors or the story about her and Kenny and what went down between those two, but it was really bad. And Kenny, just like you, had really good intentions of helping Sara and helping her see the light, while also not making her so power hungry. But Sara didn't care for that. Sara just wanted to use Kenny's kindness as a weakness and use it against her until Kenny lost complete control.
Lost complete control?
Lost complete control as in Kenny tried to kill Sara in the girls' bathroom during Spring Fling.
What?
I only know this because I ran into the two of them, me and Kiara at that, and Kenny was holding Sara down with her hands wrapped around her neck, saying, "Die, die, I hope you die, you ruined my life," and it was pretty intense. But Sara caused a lot of emotional damage to Kenny that caused her to snap like that. Kenny was really sweet. She was my friend, and I knew her more than anyone. Eunice and Sara, they never cared about Kenny. They just cared about her popularity and were jealous of it. But I knew Kenny, and she was really sweet. But Sara fucked that up so bad, and Kenny just became dark, and that darkness led to revenge seeking, and that led to Kenny's death. I don't want the same thing to happen to another girl, and I know what you're probably thinking. You're probably thinking that I'm just spewing more rumors to make Sara look bad and make her look like the villain. But here's the thing, Julie. Sara is the villain. Sara doesn't care about anyone but herself. And you want to know why? Because she's the only person who matters in her mind, no one else. And if she sees you with any stroke of happiness, or if she sees you with something that she wants, she will grab you by your neck and strain you like a mosquito.
Oh my
trying to scare you, because I don't know how Sara is now, but I'm warning you, Julie. You need to be careful. Be extremely wary. If she makes you uncomfortable, you have every right to say something. Just promise me you won't let her ruin your virtue, and don't let it go as far to the point where it makes you lose your fucking mind. Do the right thing.
Do the right thing. I don't even know what that is anymore.
Well, to put it in lighter terms, do what you think is right. Do what truly makes you happy. Do or make the decision that's most comfortable for you. Do what makes you comfortable. And if Sara doesn't accept that, then she was never really your friend to begin with.
Yeah. Like all of this stuff. I mean, it's fun, but I'm just not... I don't feel comfortable at all with any of this.
You are one sweet cookie.
Yeah, I know. I get it from my dad. Because my dad was always so friendly to people. And he always said, an enemy is just a friend you haven't made yet.
Aww.
But maybe sometimes it's just best to leave people alone.
Yeah. And to also be careful who you trust sometimes. Sometimes people who say they're your friends, they're really not your friends and they just want to see you fall. Those aren't the kind of people you want in your life. You want people who proceed to uplift you no matter what, no matter how you look. And people who also respect your personal boundaries and know when to step back when you're uncomfortable with something. Those are real friends. Like the girls you hang out with at school. They seem cool.
Yeah, you're right. They've been my best friends since freshman year and they've always had my back. I mean, yeah, we get into arguments here and there, but they're there for me no matter what. Well, except for today.
Oh, well, what happened today?
I don't know. I came out and Sara said they all left and had something better to do, I guess.
Okay, Anne, that means they're not your friends anymore and they don't care about you. You're not that naive, Julie. I'm supposed to be the dumb one here.
Hey, you're not...
Look, I'm sure your friends still care about you and all. They just got caught up in some stuff, okay? So don't over-exaggerate it, all right?
It's just... It's so unlike them for them to just leave like that.
Well, maybe when you get home, or maybe now, you can ask them what the deal is and what's going on, really. You know, I'm sure they'll tell you.
Yeah, I should do that. Wow, I should have did that. Because I got so distracted with
hanging out with your new popular rich best friend.
You know what, now that I think about it, we all did. Really. Because my friends were close with Sara too, and it was fun hanging out with Sara. She was cool, and of course popular.
Yeah, I know what you mean. When I first came to the school and Sara started talking to me, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm rich, but not as rich as her. And Eunice, it was so crazy, and it was such a moment. Then they made me one of them.
Yeah, and proclaimed you a popular kid. I remember, it's when you transferred in the middle of the year.
Yeah, it started off fun, and it started off that way. But then I kind of found out they were always talking bad about me behind my back and, well, using me to get stuff and walking all over me and just using me in general, and it made me feel horrible. I mean, I get it. I'm not all the way there sometimes, but to hear that constantly, especially from Eunice and Sara, two girls who were supposed to be my friends, it hurt a lot. But then, sophomore year, I decided to find my own groove. I started hosting parties and everything like that, and then eventually I met Olivia and Michelle, who are two of my greatest friends, my besties. Cool. After that, I realized that I really don't need Sarah or Eunice's approval anymore. I have my own popularity and my own friends, and I was known at the school as the party girl. But to be fair, I would rather be known as that than some mean bitch who just hurts people to get what she wants. And I felt happy. I felt happy that I was able to escape both Eunice and Sarah before it was too late for me. Like Kenny. And I don't want that to happen to you, too, Julie. You're a really sweet girl. And I'm sorry you got wrapped up in this crazy mess.
No, it's fine. If anything, I should have heeded my friends' warnings when they warned me the first time, but me being me, I wanted to see the good in people.
Well, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You have to be careful and keep yourself safe in the long run.
Yeah, that's true, too.
Julie, I'm back! We found the perfect pair of shoes.
Sarah, Raquel, it's so nice to see you. What are you doing here?
Well, I'm actually here for my fitting.
Fitting? More like bloating. You look ridiculous, and that's such a childish-ass dress. How do you expect to win anything if you're wearing something like that? Hey, don't say that. I think she looks lovely in that dress. Julie, seriously, you are making me look so bad right now. That is not how you talk to the competition.
Well, she may be competition to you, but Raquel's my friend, and she's really sweet.
Oh, we're friends? Yeah, and it was really nice talking to you, Raquel.
Oh,
thank you.
Raquel, come on. We have to...
Oh my gosh, Sarah, what are you doing here? You're not in the race. I know that, Michelle, you fat whale. Oh, excuse you. I know you're happy to get all the accusations that you killed Kenny off your back, but that's no reason for you to be rude.
Michelle, please don't start anything.
We'll get out of your hair. Julie, if you ever want to talk some more, you're always welcome to hang out, you know? You're cool in my books.
Oh.
Come on, guys.
Okay.
Let's go. Good. We need to hurry up and pick out your shoes so we can go.
What was that all about?
I was talking to Raquel about you.
Oh, really? Well, enlighten me, Jenkins. What did she say about me? Huh? Are you gonna say anything, or are you just gonna stand there looking dumb?
Sara Berry, daughter of Kingston Berry, who was once a friend with Kentrinique, and also the one who bashed your head with a beer bottle.
And yet someone else you should be strictly interrogating.
And what makes you think Sarah was involved? If anything, this girl arguing with Kentrinique and forcing Kentrinique to leave early has no contribution to this.
But it could.
Because what if she knew that there were truck drivers outside? What if she gave the truck drivers something to make them pass out and crash into that poor girl? Did you ever look into that? That could be a possibility.
Well, you're a detective, right?
Correct.
Your job is to put the pieces together. How are you going to put the pieces together if you have no clues?
You make a good point, and I never thought about it.
Investigate the truck. See if you can find any piece of evidence. And when you can, speak with both of the drivers. I promise you, you'll find some type of lead.
I'll see what I can do. And thank you for taking the time to speak with me, Miss Kingsley.
Of course.
Hopefully we can have another conversation soon.
If I fall, then you're coming down with me, Sarah.
She told me what basically everyone has been telling me about you, what I've been hearing about you, and everything that you've done to Kenny, and everything that you've been doing to girls even before Kenny, even her. and how horrible you've been to them, and how I might be your next victim. Victim? Oh, God. And don't tell me you believe all of that silly shit she said. Raquel really doesn't know what she's talking about half the damn time, so what makes you think—
Don't bullshit me, Sarah!
Whoa. After you, or well, I won prom queen, and I gave you the crown, were you planning on just leaving me? Julie, come on now. It's not like that. Come on. Come on. I want you to be 100% honest with me. I want you to be real with me here. We're supposed to be friends, so can you at least do that for me and stop throwing this facade? Just tell me the truth. Well, if you want to know the truth, I think, truthfully, we're wasting our time on this topic, and I'm kind of hungry now that I think about it. You want some pizza?
Please, stop lying to me! Stop trying to manipulate me and change the goddamn subject! Just tell me the truth!
Who the hell?
All that stuff you did to Kenny, did you mean it? And were you trying to do the same thing to me? Are we even really friends?
Yes, of course we are. You said it yourself in the hospital. Why would you question your own virtue?
A small portion of me really wants to believe that, but a huge part of me just cannot help but feel like you've been using me. And you've been using me and playing these cards, this game, this whole time. I got so excited to be your friend because it's like Raquel said, I was becoming friends with one of the cool kids and actually getting to know you. And I thought that's all you needed was a friend, and maybe it would change your manipulative, narcissistic demeanor. But you don't care about me, do you?
Julie,
Stop with the honeymoon bullshit, Sarah. You never cared about me. Just admit that.
I never—
Me or the girls. We were nothing but meaningless distractions to you. That's all you saw us as. And even when you were still in the race, you were hoping to get close with each and every one of us so we could drop out and boost you up.
Shut.
That's all you cared about.
Please.
That's all you care about. It's just being on top, mattering, and being queen of everything. And you are paranoid with control. It makes you look sick.
Finally, get rid of this bitch, Sarah. Get rid of her.
Let me make one thing undoubtedly clear.
Sarah, get off! Get off! Get off of me! Get off!
Are nothing. You mean nothing. I don't give a damn about you and your little friends. All I care about is maintaining my pedestal, and you are in the way. So you either do as I say or get the fuck out of my way.
Miss Berry, get off of her this instant! Security!
Oh, seriously? Ugh, and just when it was starting to finally get good.
Get off! Get off of me! Oh!
Are you okay? I don't know what in the world is going on and what possessed you to put your arms around that poor girl's neck, but I do not tolerate violence in my boutique. Leave, Miss Berry, please.
What? But it was just an accident. It was just a little friendly accident. Right, Julie? We're still friends, right?
I am not going to ask a third time. Leave, Miss Berry, and you are not welcome back. You know what? Fine by me. This boutique is tacky as fuck anyways. And there you go, Julie. There's yet another thing of mine that you have gained. Stanley, make sure she sees herself out. Oh, Miss Jenkins, I'm so sorry. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, I promise.